Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 21, now into the 20s of Let's Try Endless Sky. 1 second, guys. Bear with me, please. All right, let's try that again. Had to connect online. Guys, 1 second. Can we go for a third time? Let's go. Bong bong. So thank you guys for joining me. Hope you're doing well and ready to check out some more Endless Sky with me. A fascinating RPG. And here we are on Deep. So we don't want to sell our luxury goods here. But what are we doing on Deep? We have a rush delivery in Vinda Matrix. And then we have a rush delivery in Tania Australis. Then we have a rush delivery in Zosma. So we're just going to focus on these and keep it moving now. So let's head there. We have to head to New Argentina. We'll make money with luxury goods. Bank, we have 300K. Let's put like 50 more K on that. Takes the payment down to 37, well, 4,500. And let's go. We're not going to dilly-dally. We're going to get to where we have to go. Keep jumping. And we'll eventually, the game is so massive in scope. Whoa. That we can, take some time to learn it. Quite a bit of time, even. Land. We're getting lit up. Drop off your cargo of recycled plastic. Collect 94K. New Argentina is a world that's ideal for ranching, but suitable for little else. Ranchers live as individual families or small communities surrounded by hectares of grazing land for cattle. As a result, the population is still quite low here, and the locals live isolated lives, with most families living many kilometers away from the nearest school or hospital, or even from their nearest neighbor. Cattle handlers here do their work on horseback because they believe modern vehicles are more likely to spook the animals. Okay. Let's go ahead and trade. Make our little bit on that. And job board, we have 59 free, 6 passengers. It's right on the way. Today's the 29th, and we have to be here by the 9th. Yeah, we have plenty of time, so we'll stop here. 6 passengers for 18.5. And when we get to Tania Australis, luxury goods again, no food. Food is the big one. So we'll grab some food here. Don't know if the outfitter, let's reload for 5K. This is going to be a little bit of heck getting out of here, probably. I don't know. Let's just depart and bounce. Okay, we cool, we Gucci. Go. Land on Heartland. Leaving the Argosy behind because we're faster than it. Bong bong. 18.5. Alright. I don't know if the Argosy fired off any torpedoes or whatnot. Okay. Heartland is a pleasant world with we already read Heartland recently. No, we're going to keep the food. Let's look at the job board, though. Anything on the way? Effect 15 tons of industrial solvents. Are we here? Yeah. Oh, 31,000 for 71 tons of electric motors. Oh, we can't do that one. 5,000, 26,000 for factory, 4 factory workers. And what's today's date? The 1st. Yeah, we'll do that and be done on our way. Let go. Let's go, son. One more jump. We've got to get up there, though. To memory. An ingot. Alright, 26,000 credits. And this is Bounty. All the land near Bounty's equator is desert, but closer to the poles, the weather is temperate, and there's enough rain for farming. The land near the northern pole is sparsely populated, but the other hemisphere is quite well developed, with many of its inhabitants now working in factories that produce fancy watches and intricate electronic components. The focus on skilled manufacturing has had a dramatic effect on both the local education system and the sports scene. One can garner great respect and a sizable income simply being the best at folding tiny paper cranes by microscope. Job board, I don't want to stop anywhere else, but since we're headed here, might as well take 30 tons of beans. Okay, and do we want to sell our food? Not really. So next stop is Tanya Australis. Let's go. Jumping around. Oh my gosh, it's the 7th. We've got to go. Where's this world? There it is. Ingot. Ah! Go land on Ingot, man. Oh my gosh, we're cutting it real close. Real close. Cargo of beans, 13.5, and cargo of alligator meat, 136,000. Whew. Ingot is a volcanic moon, totally unsuitable for life, but rich in metal. The miners who work here must spend all of their time inside pressurized buildings. Because ingot has almost no atmosphere to slow them down, meteorites are a constant danger to the colonists. The shells of the buildings have multiple layers designed to be self-sealing in any but the largest of impacts. Most of the mining is done remotely by robotic vehicles, but someone still needs to be present to control them and to make repairs when something goes wrong. Ingot is also now home to a burgeoning Navy base, although since the planet is so unlivable, most of the troops are just living in ships in orbit. That can't be fun. Let's grab a local map. The rare local map showing us some of the area. We're headed here next. Let's land on memory. 2 of those stations are restricted. As for missions, we just want to... We have a rush mission there. The 13th. That's going to be cutting close too. Do we sell our food here? Probably, why not? We're up to 490,000 credits. Let's drop like a quick $100K on it. Bong bong. And I'm curious to check the spaceport. A young family of 3 is walking around the spaceport talking to merchant captains. From the looks of it, they're not having much luck. Approach them. The parents, oh, we saw this in a previous episode. All right, we'll do it. Let's go through the motions here, though. Sure, I can take you. I don't even know where they're going to, but we'll figure it out. Mechanic, piracy is a problem, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't keep the ship repair business steady. In this spaceport, ships dock inside a hangar whose ceiling protects them from meteorite impacts. The hangar is not pressurized, so there are also landing tubes that connect to each of the visiting ships. Many of the people inside are carrying emergency oxygen masks in case of a sudden impact that ruptures the building. In addition to being the spaceport, this complex is also the repair and control center for the mining robots. There are a handful of buildings elsewhere on Ingot, but not many. You cannot imagine spending so much time with so little space or change of scenery. Two jumps away still, right? And that's all that's there. So let's just get there. It's the 8th. For right now, we'll just take like equipment, 60K in equipment. Let's go. I could have plotted for what's after this, dropping off at memory. We'll see. Is that it right there? It sure is. We did it, guys. Drop off the cargo of beats, collect 174,000 credits. The team of scientists thanks you for bringing them to Eldaria and back and pays you 250,000 credits. They seem eager to get back to their lab and start analyzing their measurements. Wow. And just like that, bong bong, we're up to 750. 750. Memory is a dry world, but with enough local plants to maintain a breathable atmosphere. Some of the indigenous forms of cactus-like drought-resistant plants grow dozens of meters high. Most of the animals that have evolved here are nocturnal. This planet was first settled only by a few centuries ago, and the population is still relatively low, but they have developed a diverse set of industries, including manufacturing and medical research. Meanwhile, on the Argosy, or the Seven of Swords, we could get rid of this blaster turret and get a nifty laser turret. Continuous shots. It takes 7 more outfit space. We have it. Oh, we don't have the weapon capacity, though. Really? The anti-missile turret's taking up 16 of that. The blasters are taking up 5. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Even if I get rid of a blaster, I can't get a laser turret. I'd have to get rid of both energy blasters to get one laser turret. Where's the rest of the weapon capacity going? The blaster turret? Oh, the meteor missile launchers. 60 meteor missiles. So actually I can get rid of a missile launcher and get and then still get rid of the blaster turret. Meteor missiles. We can get an even better shield gen. Let's see. Let me get rid of a missile. First, we should probably sell 30 missiles. Let's just see what happens. We can experiment because we're not losing any money on any of the, the stuff. Let's sell 30 missiles first. I don't know if you have to do that, but I just want to do it to be safe. Sell one of those. Get rid of the blaster turret for 90K. But we're putting that right back in with a laser turret for 140K. We have one gun port free. with worth 8 capacity. We could put a beam laser. At least it's an upgrade. Let's look at what we're installing here too. Laser turrets are hated by fighter pilots because it's nearly impossible to dodge them once you're within their reach. This turret carries a pair of lasers and can swivel almost instantly to fire on new targets as they approach. Laser turrets are especially useful when mounted on slow-moving freighters to fend off packs of small pirate vessels. And the beam laser. In the early parts of the space era, the settlements in the region of space known as the Deep developed in relative isolation from the rest of human space. One result of that isolation is that their weapons technology mostly uses beam weapons instead of the energy projectile weapons that are more common elsewhere. So sort of like a base level energy blaster pretty much. We're not really getting much of an increase here. The range goes down. The damage goes up slightly. It's a continuous firing, though, rather than having to land the shots, which I prefer. Plus, we don't have to get rid of the energy blasters. We can just get a beam laser. Like, it's not going to hurt. Meanwhile, with our extra space, let's go ahead and sell this for 90%, 31K, and pick up the D41HY. Wait a minute, what is this shields? What determines the max shields? Radiothermal. Because, like, say we sell that, it's still 4,200 shields. Most weapons cannot damage your hull until your shields are depleted. And if we were to put this back on, it's still 4,200. Yes, it's less per second if they go down, but what determines the maximum shield overall? Power? Well, these are an upgrade anyway, so let's just make the upgrade. Leaves us with some flexibility. Let's go ahead and throw a beam laser on. Now it takes away our flexibility, but it gives us more firepower. Now upgrading from the Greyhound to double the turn. We have to watch out for the heat, though. This would be doable, though. The atomic steering, A375. A255 is not that much of an upgrade. But basically, I would do this. I'd get an outfit expansion. Oh, they're not sold here. I'll forget that idea then. But that's good for the Seven of Swords. What about the Scuttler? Has a gun port free. Just has a twin modified blaster. Heat is okay. Oh, weapon capacity. Yeah, it's too low. And the Catino Blake. Twin modified blaster and a heavy laser. Nothing we really want to do here. actually get a better... Let's sell this for 12K. We have 34 outfit space. We could put it all into shields. This is a more powerful shield gen designed for ships that are likely to see frequent combat or that have such a large shield capacity that recharging them would take a long time with a smaller generator. Oh, so the ships themselves have a certain amount of shield strength that they come with, just like the hull strength. And the Argosy is clearly a level above the Catino Blake. But let's still get this upgrade here. So that, we'll buy this one. We'll get this middle one. Slightly more powerful shield gen than the standard model installed in most small ships. If combat lasts long enough, the increased recharge rate is enough to give you an edge, but recharging your shields completely will still take a long time. That's good for now. 10 photovoltaic panels. And I have to get a better hang on like the combat and stuff. We'll get there though, guys. Like I said, it's a massive game. We have plenty of time to learn. We're down to 647. Let's hit the bank and drop another 100K on it. Trading, we'll make some money with equipment. And now we can plot out our missions. We have no real missions to worry about. Refugee Family 2. Wow. Humanica. That's that mission we just picked up. So let's plot our course from there. And see what we can do along the way. 6 passengers back to Ingot for 27,000. That sounds like a good deal. Let's keep looking though. So you got to watch out for those frontier deliveries I see now. What about down here? 18.9. 15 tons of liquid oxygen to the dirt belt. And we have to get down here, right? Yep. Oh, 88 tons of pancakes to Arabia for 181. We'll take that. We still have 100 tons left. Why is that lit up? Oh. 73 tons of crutches. Or a family of 9. Oh, we can do both to Seganus. Okay, we'll take 73 tons. And we'll take family of 9. Wow. That is wicked cool. And let's plot on the way there. 6 passengers to Ingot for 27K. We'll do that. Yeah, now I've got a little bit of a better grip on this. What's that? I don't know why that's lit up like that. Circled. Alright, so there's the next jump. And we go from there. We use most of our tons. And we'll pick up the bunk space as we go. Ports, we can make a bundle off of clothing or medical. Looks like medical is in. Lego. Our ships are outfitted a little bit better. Again, that's energy, that's heat. And here's the meters down here. Oh, and it shows where they are, it looks like. Where am I going? Ingot. Oh, I was right all along. I was looking down here. 27,000 for the passengers. Now we can plot a job board from here. Oh, these are rush deliveries. Oh. That one is Saturday the 29th. That one's Monday the 31st. Yikes. So let's just head here and not even worry too much about what we're doing. Next stop to even get there, 7 jumps away. New Argentina. Where we can make a bundle with medical. Ooh, metal. Metal looks good. Wow, with metal and let go. Much safer space these days up here. Algarel. Corcaroli. Land on. Whoa. We're on a mission, so I don't want to. I mean, we could probably handle it. Just a couple small ones. Let's make a nice bundle. Are both ships here? Yeah. So once we land, we're safe. Now we've got to get to Sejanus. Is there other missions here? Yeah. 13 tons of canvas for 17,000. Okay. We're headed to Clark. So our next stop. And we pick up heavy metals, apparently. Let's go. Let's not even play around. No time to play around. Ah, Pilgrim Master merchant ship. Watch out for inheritance scam. The Navy almost arrested me. Okay, we go to Clark. Bong. Off the cargo of canvas for 17.8. The family leaves 145,000. Drop off your cargo of crutches 149,000. We're up to 900k, son, and there's a shipyard here. Clark is a recently settled world, and most of its surface remains covered in dense forests and uninhabited mountains. Because clearing new land is so difficult, agriculture here has not grown far beyond the level of subsistence farming. But the temperate climate has drawn tens of millions of settlers, most of whom work in factories that have been planted here by off-world corporations to take advantage of the cheap labor. The low cost of living and virtually zero unemployment rate make poverty and crime relatively rare occurrences. Instead, there is a pioneering spirit, a startup world attitude, that anything is attainable with a bit of hard work and frugality. Trading, we make a bundle. Bank, we have plenty of term to pay that. Interest rate is low. We can even take another $1 million. I don't want to get too crazy though. Let's look at the shipyard. Oh, they got nothing. Sparrow. I mean, for 442, it's a little dinky thing, but it's got 2 beam lasers on it. Huh. I like this information, though. Government reports indicate that as many as 2 out of every 3 first-time ship buyers who choose to pilot a Sparrow lose their ship, and often their life as well, within the first month of owning it. Pilots who have survived longer than that tend to swear by replacing the stock weapons with missile launchers. It's fast, though. It's real fast. All right. Did I drop anything on this? 925. Let's drop 125k on it. right, looking good. And now we have to get to Escala. 5 jumps away. I hope we make it. 100 free. If we're heading down this way. I hate going this deep south though. 4 passengers to Hopper for 42K. And shipment to Asgard. Wow. And let's do this job too. 70 tons of amber. Large bulk delivery for 79.5. And then we're heading down there as well. So let's get here next. We will take with us luxury goods. No equipment. Equipment is stupid cheap. Let's go. Ah, don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. We could have handled that in a combat way, but I definitely want to make it in time because we have 5 jumps. It's going to be a bit close. Whoa, son. I don't know what's going on. Alright, here we go. Arabia? Is it Arabia? Alright, drop off cargo of pancakes, 181K. Arabia is an uncomfortably hot and humid world of desert, savanna, and a few small and scattered rainforests. Large herds of bison-like animals roam the plains, providing the locals with a steady source of food. Occasional stampedes involving tens of thousands of these animals have been known to level entire towns here. Aside from hunting, most of the industry takes the form of harvesting and refining petrochemicals to make plastics, polymers, and oils. In some parts of Arabia, the pump jacks outnumber the people 100 to 1. Wow. We make a killing on those. Do we have any other rush deliveries? No. We're free now, so... Oh, we just missed out on that. We have 118 tons free, too. Alright, well, next stop is here, 4 passengers, so let's just check the ports. Make a good amount on heavy metals. We take them all. 100K in heavy metals. Let's go. Now we're in no rush, so landing on Hapa. Payment of 42K. Hopper is a temperate world of oceans, mountains, and plains, but with unfortunately high levels of sulfuric acid in its atmosphere. Metal and stone that are exposed to the atmosphere corrode quickly, requiring frequent maintenance. As a result, Hopper has only a few small settlements on it, and most of the industry is focused on underground mining. The oceans are populated only by a few indigenous life forms that have adapted to their high acidity. Earthfish could not be introduced successfully here. Not much to really outfit with. Make a little bundle. We're over 1 million. Bank. Term is 304. Let's put 111K on it. Tara said. $57 tons of styrene monomers. That's a frontier delivery, though. We come back up this way. Where do we want to go next? Well, let's check some spaceports and see if we can get some new missions. Next, actually, is Dabi. Which we can take electronics to. Hit the spaceport. A group of 4 scientists approaches you and asks if you'd be willing to take them and 4 tons of scientific equipment to the abandoned planet of Hope and then back home from there. The transport we've arranged for bailed out on us at the last moment, says their leader, a middle-aged man wearing thick-rimmed glasses. We have 80,000 credits allocated for payment. What sort of research are you doing? You probably know about the supervolcano that forced the evacuation of Hope some decades ago, he says. My family lived on Hope back then. We want to measure how much ash is still in the air, to see how long it will be before the glaciers recede and the planet is habitable again. That sounds like a worthy cause. I'd be glad to transport you. Thank you, he says. You help them to load their meteorological equipment onto your ship. We have to get rid of 4... All right, cool. And that is where? Where are we going? Over there? $10 tons, 30 tons of Monel. Oh, we have no space. Oh, yeah, we do. We just have... to get rid of some here. I don't have to do that. I can just take the mission. 30 tons of Monel, sure. That's the only mission I really like there. So let's head to Dabi. We're a bit far south, but interesting nonetheless. New Britain. I don't think we've been to New Britain. Drop off your cargo of amber, collect 79,000. New Britain is one of the few worlds in the Dirt Belt region of the galaxy that is relatively prosperous and has a large population. Although the gravity here is slightly low, it is otherwise a nearly ideal Earth-like world, rich enough in natural resources that all the raw materials for the local industry can come from on-planet. Among the native life forms, the most striking are the many species of large and colorful birds, most of which have learned to give the cities and the spaceport a wide berth. That's pretty cool. And there's a shipyard here. How long have we been playing? 38 minutes. Shipyard. Ooh, it's a Blackbird. The Tarzed Blackbird. It's a passenger transport, though. Quit looking at transports. Fighters have to have... You have to carry these guys, the fighters, I think. Yeah. Hawk, though, for 1 million. The Tarzed Hawk is an interceptor-class warship often used as an escort for freighters or in a planetary malicious patrol squadron. Hawks are fast enough to chase down most smaller ships, but are capable of mounting much more powerful weapons. They are also, of course, a favorite ship of pirate captains who have earned enough money to afford one. So 2,500 max shields, 500 hull. Greyhounds for that little guy. Pretty fast. Definitely good acceleration. 2 heavy lasers. and enough capacity to add even more. I might buy a hawk. Give us more firepower. For $1 million, it's a pretty good investment, I'd say. Maybe save up for a medium warship. Interceptor. No, I'd want an interceptor grade. 2 heavy lasers. Greyhound. It comes pretty well equipped just for what it is. But dropping $1 million on it and then having it go up in flames would be hard to see. I think I'm going to buy one, guys. We have to take out another loan, which is a little scary. We don't have a ton of jobs lined up. We can take out another loan for $300,000. $250K. We can add a hawk. Same 2% interest. A year term. And the payment's not bad at all. Let's say hello to our newest ship, which is going to be the Tarzed Hawk. The T-Hawk. T-Hawk, let's see what random ones. Aero General. Radical Roads. How about the mouse catcher? I like that, the mouse catcher. All right, we've got another ship, the mouse catcher. 171,000 credits left. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Next time we'll play around a little bit with it. Oh, these aren't sold here. Maybe not here. Outfit it. Because there's not much we can do here, but we will, oh, yes, there is. Outfit expansions. Wow. We'll see how it goes. So, thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. You can also help out the channel by becoming a member here on YouTube or patreon.com/fluent. That would also be awesome. And finally, I hope to see you guys next time. Do come back. We're building our fleet up slowly but surely. I think the next move is to save up for like a pretty big medium-sized warship type deal. You know, something with a lot of firepower. And we'll just do some jobs and meet some people next time. So until then, guys, be well, live well, stay well. And much love, peace, and joy. Ciao for now.